Fantastic Four: First Steps has finally hit theaters. I've seen the movie, and if I had to describe it in one word, it was fantastic. After watching this film, I can confidently say that the golden era of comic book movies is back. This movie is perfection. Now, before I say anything else, I want to warn you that in this video, we'll be explaining the ending of Fantastic Four: First Steps and discussing the post-credit scenes. We'll break down whether the Fantastic Four defeated Galactus and what hints were given about Dr. Doom in this movie. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, be warned. Spoilers are coming. The movie starts by introducing our heroes and their origin story, how they gained their powers after a space mission, and how they're now using those powers to save the world. And no, this isn't Earth 616, it's Earth 828. Everything is going well until one day Shalabal's Silver Surfer arrives on their Earth and tells them that their planet is about to be consumed by a powerful cosmic being, Galactus. As a result, the Fantastic Four go back into space to negotiate with Galactus, trying to understand why he's doing this. Once there, Galactus makes a deal with them. He'll spare their planet, but only if they give him Reed and Sue's unborn child, Franklin, because, according to Galactus, Franklin possesses immense cosmic powers that can sate his hunger. They manage to escape from Galactus, and during their escape, the baby is even born in space. They return to Earth and tell the public everything, but the public turns against them, believing they should have given their baby to Galactus to save the planet. Now they search for a way out of this predicament. Reed comes up with an idea. They can use his experimental teleportation bridge device. He had only used it as an experiment to move an egg through a teleportation bridge. But now they need to scale up this experiment significantly to move their entire planet far away to another solar system, away from Galactus. This was a massive undertaking, as the bridge had only been used to move an egg about 6 feet. However, all the countries of the world become part of Reed's plan, and massive teleportation bridges are set up in multiple places around the globe. Activating all these teleportation bridges requires an immense amount of energy, so the entire world saves electricity, which is why the Thing's beard grows untrimmed. It was time to activate all these bridges and send the planet to another solar system. All locations around the world, like London, Paris, Rome, Vienna, and Delhi, communicate to activate them. The plan was about to succeed, but then the Silver Surfer, who had been trapped for months after the previous encounter, arrives and destroys almost all the teleportation bridges. Before she could destroy the last bridge, Johnny catches her in Times Square. Johnny knew that the Silver Surfer wasn't evil. He even learns her language and tells her that he's figured out her name is Shalabal, and she became Galactus's herald to save her own planet from being devoured. Then he plays her recordings of all the planets Galactus had devoured. Hearing this, the Silver Surfer feels incredibly guilty and flies away. Amidst all this, Reed and Sue devise a new plan. They'll use their baby Franklin as bait to lure Galactus to Times Square, and as soon as Galactus reaches the target, they'll push him towards the bridge and teleport him far away. Reed says it will take them a total of 37 seconds to do this, and they proceed. Johnny tricks Galactus by taking Franklin to the Baxter Building and leaving an empty pod there. But it wasn't easy to fool Galactus. He ignores the empty pod and attacks the Baxter Building, leading to a crazy fight between the Fantastic Four and Galactus. Galactus grabs Reed and stretches him like a rubber band, but then the Thing attacks Galactus with his iconic line, "It's clobberin' time!" and saves Reed. However, Galactus had grabbed baby Franklin, but Sue uses her force field to push Galactus towards the teleportation bridge. Reed saves the baby, and Sue uses all her strength to push Galactus into the portal. It seems Galactus is gone, but he starts to emerge 10 seconds before the portal closes. Johnny decides to sacrifice himself to push him back inside, but then Shalabal arrives, crashes into Johnny, and sacrifices herself by pushing Galactus into the portal. Galactus is now far away from Earth 828. Guys, Galactus isn't dead, and he will return to the MCU. For now, he's trapped in the void millions of light years away. But who knows when he'll return. The Fantastic Four are leaving Earth 828 and coming to Earth 616, so Galactus will definitely return. At the end of the movie, we see that Sue is heavily wounded and basically dead from pushing Galactus into the portal. Reed tries to revive her with CPR, but she was gone. When Reed tearfully places baby Franklin on her chest, Sue comes back to life. So Franklin is truly a powerful baby with amazing cosmic powers, and this baby will play a significant role in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Now let's talk about the mid-credit scene. After the movie's ending, we see a 4-year gap, after which we see Sue and Franklin inside the Baxter Building. Franklin is now 4 or 5 years old. Sue is reading him a book, and he's repeating what his mom says, so he started speaking and understanding things. Then Sue asks Franklin if he wants another book, and Franklin says yes. So Sue gets up to get him another book. Sue goes to Herbie and asks for another book, But Herbie pulls out a book they've already read. So Sue says, "We like this one, but we've already read it." Sue is about to go back to Franklin with a new book when she feels danger. She senses that someone else is with Franklin. She uses her powers, prepares to attack, slowly moves forward, and sees Dr. Doom sitting with Franklin Richards. Guys, Dr. Doom has officially entered the MCU. Although we didn't see his face, he has his mask off, and Franklin is touching his face. And here, our mid-credit scene ends. And I should tell you that this mid-credit scene was directed by the Russo brothers, who are going to direct Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars. And at the end, we see Fantastic Four will return in Avengers Doomsday written. So it's also confirmed that Dr. Doom belongs to Earth 828, where our Fantastic Four come from. Because if you notice this scene in the movie, when Sue Storm establishes the Future Foundation, we see representatives from many countries present, and among all these countries you can see Latveria's name on the table. And Latveria is Dr. Doom's country. You can also see Latveria's flag next to its name. So guys, it's also confirmed in the movie that Dr. Doom belongs to Earth 828. And Dr. Doom's coming to Franklin means he's found out about Franklin's powers. And according to leaks, Dr. Doom will kidnap Franklin Richards here. And if Dr. Doom wants to shape the multiverses according to his will, Franklin can help him a lot. And how did Doom get in here? How will he take Franklin? Don't worry about that, because Doom is a genius. He has a teleportation device, like the one in Loki and Multiverse of Madness, with which he can travel anywhere. So picking up a child isn't a big deal for him. And we've also heard that Dr. Doom will bring Wanda back to life with Franklin's help, just like Franklin brought his mom back to life. So guys, get ready. Avengers Doomsday is going to be a lot of fun. Now let's talk about the post-credit scene. It's not that important for the future of the MCU. Here, we're shown the intro to the Fantastic Four's in-universe cartoon, which we also saw in the movie. And here, comic-accurate villains like the Red Ghost and his Super Apes and Puppet Master are fighting the Fantastic Four. Now guys, comment and tell us what you thought of Fantastic Four First Steps. Did Dr. Doom's entry in the post-credit scene give you goosebumps? Don't forget to tell us your favorite part of the movie. In my opinion, Marvel has started Phase 6 with a bang with the Fantastic Four. Now let's see where this post-credit scene leads us. If you liked the video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because we bring amazing videos like this daily.